Okay, in this lesson we're going to be covering page breaks, indents, and hanging indents. There are several simple things, and for this I have on my desktop here two different paragraphs of information for us to kind of play with. I actually just copied the same paragraph twice, but it'll give you kind of an idea. First of all, for an indent, there's a couple different ways to do it. The first type of indent that I like to do is you just put your mouse right where the paragraph where you want to indent the text, and you can actually click the top little tab there, and you get an indent in that paragraph. Now notice it did only the paragraph that I was on. It did not do all the paragraphs. This paragraph is unchanged. If I wanted to have them both be changed, easiest way would be to highlight everything, and then I can go up here to indent, and I can indent them all half an inch just like that. Alright, that is a common regular indent. Now the other thing that we can do to indent is we can use these little keys right here, increase and decrease indent. If I increase the indent though, look what it does. It's increasing my entire indent. And I didn't necessarily want to do that, but that's very good for lists, numbered lists, items, making, charts, things like that. You may do the indent this way, and you can just keep going. It'll just keep indenting it. And all it's really doing when you do that is it's taking this entire thing, and if you get that bottom little square box there, you're taking the entire top indent and bottom indent, and you're adjusting them at the same time. Now, one of the other things that you have to do, especially if you're doing an MLA or an APA paper, you have to do something called a hanging indent. That means the first line sticks out, and the rest of the lines are actually indented. And you do that by clicking on right there on the other, that real tiny little part there, and it even says hanging index when you hang over it. And that is going to indent the bottom text, but leave your top text bumped over to the left. And that's called the hanging indent. So those are some ways to indent, adjust your paper a little bit. You can even adjust it outside the margins by indenting and then dragging it over like I just did. Play with this, you'll have a lot of fun. It's pretty easy to do, and all you have to really do is maneuver the little bar here or adjust it with these buttons. Okay, simple enough. I think you'll probably be able to indent your paper. Another thing that we might want to do is, let's say this paragraph is for the first page, but I want this paragraph on the second page. And I could just sit here and enter until it goes down, but that's kind of a hassle, and it actually ruins other formatting options we may have. The easiest way to do that is just to go to Insert, Break, Page Break, and say OK. Now, page 1 is one paragraph, page 2 is the other paragraph. Real easy way to add a break to the page. If at any time you're wondering what's going on in your document as far as formatting goes, click on this Show Hide button. The Show Hide button will show you where you've hit enter, where the page breaks are all of a sudden. It'll really kind of give you more of what's going on. For instance, I just noticed I have two enter keys above that paragraph that I may not want, and I was able to delete those. Oh, and I actually deleted the page break as well, so I have to put that back in there. This is just a good way to kind of tell how you're going to work with your document, and that is the Show Hide button. And then remember your hanging indent and your regular indent. For more videos, please visit mrcross.org.